Kenner doesn't exist anymore, but that doesn't mean you can't find more vintage Star Wars action figures. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm the GQ Jedi. If you're not already subscribed to me, blast the subscribe button down below so you don't miss any valuable Star Wars content. Guys, I've done it. I went back out into the wild and got some more vintage Star Wars figures. That's right, it is possible. Just because Kenner doesn't make Star Wars figures anymore and you can't just go into your local toy store and comb the aisles and pick off an MOC or a boxed vehicle doesn't mean you can't get more Star Wars toys. So that's what I did. I went out into my local area and found another lot. So let's go check them out. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm in the car. It's 4:30. It's Friday. I'm about to sit through an hour and a half of traffic to go check out this Star Wars lot. A lot of action figures, a lot of complete stuff. I haven't eaten. I'm thirsty. I have a splitting headache, if I'm being honest. Boo-hoo me. It's my pity party, but nothing gets me out of the house quicker than a lot of Star Wars toys, so I'm on my way to go check it out. Hopefully there's some meat on this bone and it'll be a fruitful lot. Told you guys, 2024 is going to be my year, so let's go after it. Stay tuned. All right, guys, here is my lot that I just picked up. This is a nice lot. These two top trays are full of complete figures, except for that snowtrooper cape. It's missing. A few completes in here, and just a handful of incompletes. This, on the whole, is a lot better lot than the last lot I found in January. A little less, a few less figures, but better condition overall. And like I said, these top two trays are basically all complete, which is awesome. We got a Chirpa, we got a Reese, Nikto, Squidface, Gamorrean Guard, Logray, a Bausch with an extremely beat up helmet. Such a shame. She's pretty underneath that helmet, but that helmet itself is just wrecked. Got a Commando, Akbar, Bib Fortuna, Weequay. Complete IG-88. Complete IG-88 with both guns, which is awesome. Usually you just see them with one gun. We got a Wicket, no spear, Sand Person, no gaffy stick, unfortunately. I really love the Sand people. They're so awesome. This one's got a great cape, an awesome paint on the chest and hands, but the face, the tubes are kind of messed up. And it's not a hollow tube, unfortunately. One of these days, I will get a hollow tube. I will. I'm going to will it to happen. That's right. You guys heard me right on the channel right now. I'm going to will that to happen. I will get a hollow tube Tusken Raider.
For my ally is the Force, and a powerful ally it is.
Got old Wally here. We got Greedo, complete removable limbs, 3PO, which I usually don't see this too often. Don't usually see the net with 3PO if he is the removable version. Of course, the FX7. A beautiful Royal Guard, no Pike, no Force Pike, unfortunately. We do have a Skiff Lando. It's kind of naked, got some rubs. He seems to be prone to getting rubs on his hair right here. This is kind of a common thing with General. He will be a General after this moment, but General Lando here, Skiff Lando, paint rubs. It just happens to his head. It's just a common thing with him. We got Dengar, Bespin Guard, and a cool find was this Princess Leia blaster on this Hoth Leia. That little beauty right there is about 50 bucks, that blaster. Not something you want to lose. So getting a complete Leia like this is a heck of a score in my opinion. I can never have too many Leias or blasters. So that right there, that's Kenner crack right there, as we call it. Kenner crack. That's plastic crack. That little blaster. Unbelievable. People go crazy about it. Here we have some biker scouts. We got one there. We got one over here that's complete. If you guys saw my last lot of figures, I got a nice mix of figures, but a lot of them are doubles here, with the exception of the biker scout. It's all single action, which is a nice variety. Super stoked about that. Up here we have a complete Jawa, which is awesome. Great cloak. Just good, overall. It's a nice condition. We have a Hammerhead. We got a nice complete Boba Fett, Hoth Luke, Hoth Trooper, Sensor Scope R2, which is sadly the case with these R2s. The stickers always get jacked, not always, but a lot of times get jacked on them. They either yellowing from age or water damage or sticky Cheeto fingers. Something happens to these stickers and then they just end up looking like trash, unfortunately. We have a nice Vader here, decent paint. Unfortunately, his lightsaber does have that little pigtail action at the end there with the plastic, but overall he's in great condition. We have the Emperor with his space cocaine nose. That's what we call it. It's a paint rub on his nose, and you just joke around saying that the Emperor's got a drug problem because he's always rubbing his nose, because why else is that paint gone? He's prone to it. As is the AT-AT Commander, also prone to a nose rub. Great colors on this one, and he does have his blaster, which is beautiful. Snow Trooper, sadly, does not have the skirt. Finding skirts for snowtroopers is like picking teeth from a crocodile. It's near impossible, in my opinion, unless you buy a complete action figure from some collector. Directly buying it complete. Finding skirts in wild lots has just not been my luck. The search continues. A nice Chewie over here. Sorry to block the light. Nice Chewie, great eyes, nice teeth. Of course, he is complete, which is beautiful. Got another Hoth Trooper, TIE Pilot. Bosk, the friendliest guy in the galaxy with that smile of his. Then we got some random bits. These are mini rig pieces for the vehicle maintenance energizer rig. There's 7 here. There's 8 tools in total, but this is missing one. You don't usually see these come up too often. And these black bits, I don't know what they are, but that's kind of it's par for the course when you're buying Star Wars figures. You sometimes get other random bits. And here's an interesting one. We got the 9-Num blaster, and as you guys can see, 9-Num is nowhere to be found. I'm not sure where he was hiding, perhaps in some other kid's hand. But the blaster is there, so it's kind of cool to get that. Imperial Officer, can never have too many of these guys. And as I mentioned earlier, the Biker Scout, one of my favorite figures of all time. But this Yoda right here, this was the gem. This was the great find. This is the brown snake variant. A beautiful figure. Awesome minty paint on his face. Aussie. He might be an Aussie. He might be an Aussie. I don't know. Awesome paint on this guy.
Awesome paint he has. Yes.
No rubs. He's mint. That was a pickup. That was a beautiful score from me. Yoda's one of my favorite figures, so getting that version as opposed to the orange snake version was a nice come up. And guys, the Kenner is out there, as I tell you, whether you got a headache, you're starving, it's miles and miles away. If you got the itch, get out there, get in your car, go after it, go hunt it down. The Kenner is out there, guys. This is almost 100 figures between the 2 lots that I've picked up. The stuff is out there. You just got to go out and get it. Don't sleep on it. So much fun to collect. So much fun to scratch the Kenner itch, as I call it. And I'm really happy I was able to, pick this up, and even happier to be able to show this to you guys. Just once again to prove that it's out there. Go get it. Hope you guys enjoyed the content, and if you did, please share it and give the old like button a thumbs up to support the channel. And if you've not already done so, blast the subscribe button and hit the notifications bell so you don't miss any valuable Star Wars content. And remember, collect or collect not, there is no try.